Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We're here not to talk about video games, but culture. Culture like the Odyssey. Odyssey is probably known far and wide by people who have read the Iliad and probably Dante and probably, obviously the Odyssey and that sort of thing. And everybody likes the sort of the main focus of what Homer made. His words, his book, his works. We like that. Any sort of older films like me, I liked the Asante sort of 1997. That's the one that I watched. The Asante sort of the Odyssey that I watched. That's the one that I watched. And I liked it. And it was very well done. And now we see the Odyssey that is completely captured by political, captured virtue signaling fucking ass clowns that think they're fucking like nice people. Let me tell you right now, these people are not nice people. This is Hollywood we're talking about. The same Hollywood that likes to pretend like the Epstein files like fucking didn't happen. It's like, it's funny that they want to talk about every crime, but all of a sudden when it involves children, when we want to talk about children, they're just like, well, did those children get raped? That's the sort of shit I'm talking about. These people are completely demonic. As a matter of fact, we all saw Obsession, or at least I did. I saw Obsession. I'm about to go watch Backrooms after this. And these films are actually very, very well done, but they're made by low-budget YouTubers, and that pissed people off when they made money. You know who got pissed off about that? Film journalists and people in Hollywood. Wow, where have I heard that story before? Where something indie comes out, people like it, and then journalists are like, who do you think you are? It's the same bullshit over and over again. Things are starting to add up to people where they're starting to realize who can they trust with their money. And that's very important. Somebody asked me if I'm going to watch the Odyssey. I'm sorry. I think at this point, when we're doing a really good pushback right now, there is no time to be like, well, let me just try out the game or try out the movie and let you guys get a good grasp of it. No, it's going to be dry. I want it to be dry as fuck for any of these sort of, activists within culture to get any of my money, at least for me. And a lot of people are saying, well, Christopher Nolan is well known and he's going to get that money. Do you honestly think that this woke ass fucking Odyssey that has black people, a rapper who tells tales, for some odd reason, the Punisher's here, zero Greeks, a fucking trans person is going to make the Odyssey good? You want me to show you? By the way, this is what we got for the Odyssey. Check out the like and dislike ratio. You see it right there? 66k likes, 570k dislikes. That's I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty bad. And when people see that, when people see this sort of nonsense where, like, check this out. This is what people are going to look forward to. I'm not going to play any audio because you just know how this is where there's no Greeks in here. The clothing and the armor is all fucked up. We got Zendaya up in here looking fucking the same look that she makes in all of her fucking shows, where she looks like she's got sand in her eyes. She's just like, and I'm like, bitch, do you make any other face? She's so fucking astroturfed. And then we got Matt Damon over here, and don't even get me started on the Odyssey, a Greek tale, something that a lot of us loved back in the day. We still love it. And so they're gonna pervert and bastardize it with this woke feminist fucking bullshit. And I'll show you here soon. We got a whole bunch of people. They thought that, oh shit, Tom Holland and then Zendaya is in here. I bet some dumbass nigga thought like, bro, if Tom Holland and Zendaya is in here, you know what that means? Yo, there's gonna be Spider-Man. Some dumb nigga said that shit. The writing is off. The dialogue is off. There's moments in here where the characters say things that doesn't fit with that time period. Do you want to make sure that you're immersed within the video games? They even brought a fucking Mexican in this fucking show. I'm like, why the fuck did you bring this woke ass guy, fucking John Leguizamo? Why did you bring this fucking mozzarella having ass bitch in the Odyssey? But you ain't gonna bring no Greeks. Even the Greeks came out and sent a letter and said, what the fuck is this shit? And when the Greeks say that, bro, what are we doing? And also, the whole thing with like, what's her name? It was just up on the screen. Her name is Anne Hathaway. Botoxed out the fucking wazoo. Her face makes the same face as that one blonde bitch in The Boys. All these fucking Botox fucking, you're old. Let it go, you're old. You're done. Your shit is busted. You're old, just live with it. But they don't want to live with it. And then we got fucking, and this is why, this is the funny part, where they were just like, they were like, yo, let me show Helen of Troy. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? That Helen of Troy is Greek. Greek people have a lighter complexion. This bitch looks like cocoa butter. What the fuck are we doing? It's like, what are we doing? It's like, what? She's mad that the Popeyes got closed early? What are we doing? And then you got fucking this bitch. Yes, a bitch. That's a fucking woman. This bitch cut herself up so much. She might as well be an Italian sub by this moment. Like I know trans people, they cry more during the night, every night, than we do as men. Because they know they fucked their shit up. It's a mental fucking illness. And then you're gonna bring this mental illness out on us and you're gonna be like, well, you got to be nice around. Nah, nigga, you gotta be tolerant. I don't gotta be tolerant of you. You gotta be tolerant of me. What the fuck is this shit? And I know the critical drinker was being nice by calling this bitch a he. Nigga, it's a she. Stop trying to fucking. You're not helping. You're not helping. Okay. I've had a lot of conversations with family where they would be like, well, wouldn't it be okay and nice to do this? And I'm like, no, it's not okay and nice to do this. It is not good for your health. You have to be honest, truthful, and tell it like it is. Because trust me, being nice, it's very, very fucking comfortable. Being truthful hurts. And so now we got this bullshit. And so it comes out in 2 weeks. I apologize if it's too loud. I'll bring it down. And so the Odyssey comes out, and Christopher Nolan comes out and speaks on it.
To see what you make of what we've done. These guys.
You're probably not going to hear him, but I'll tell you what he said. By the way, can you guess which one is Ellen Page? That's right, it's the middle one right there with a fucking blazer and shit. Looks like looks like a tiny old man. I challenged everybody I was working with to really bring their best and go to the mat for the greatest of stories, and they did. You think so? You really think so, Christopher Nolan? Nolan. Sorry, it's all bullshit. It is all complete bullshit. I wanted to bring out something on Ryan, but I think we'll leave Ryan at this. We get niggas like Paul Tassi coming out saying the Odyssey Backlash is transphobia and racism under the guise of historical accuracy. That's it. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about these names. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. I said, how about both? Who the fuck wants to see a trans? Who? Show me. The one with a fucking a nose ring? Yeah, probably. But let me talk to a normal person. They're probably gonna be like, nah, I don't want to cause any trouble around trans people. That's probably the most normal answer that I'll get. It's like, nah, I don't want them to cause any trouble or anything. That's probably the most normal thing a person would say. Who the fuck wants to see one? No one. It doesn't fit within the Odyssey. What the fuck are we doing? That's a fucking woman wearing man's clothes. What are we doing here? No one cares about the name calling anymore. Your fake virtue signaling won't make you a good person. There are no Greeks in the Greek movie. We got a every time when niggas and trans people are involved, people like this Paul Tassi think that they got a fucking white knight and shit. You ain't white knighting, you're being a cuck. And trust me, we have a massive cuck crisis right now. Trust me. Like, every time, I feel like the men in 2026 could probably have a better gag reflex than women this year. Honestly. Like, women, you might expect it, but men, especially cucks like Paul Tassi, I don't know, bro. They're winning the races, bro. I think they can make it balls deep. And so that's what we got right now. We also got like Metatron saying, make the Odyssey great again. That'd be great. And this person right here, Ryan, saying it's actually embarrassing how many people have written off this movie before they even seen it. That's what trailers do. I don't know what to fucking tell you. That's exactly what trailers do. One of the best directors of this generation. Directors don't mean shit to people. Is the movie good or not? It ain't looking like it. And people are scared because of a couple of supporting actor castings. How the fuck does somebody get scared of a fucking movie? Are you dumb as rocks or something? Everyone is just looking for something to be mad about. You're retarded. You're found the easiest spot the problem game you've made so far. Pretty much. Desperoo. Bro, Desperoo be cooking. Desperoo's on it. I got some bookmarks. Oh my gosh. And Lupita Nyong'o, who's supposed to play Helen of Troy, a white Greek woman. Here's what she has to say about here's what she's got to say about Homer. Shout out to Steph for showing this.
I'd be like, so Homer, how do you feel about the screen time given to these women, considering how little you spent with them? Okay.
And then do you lean forward and look at him like that?
Yes, like,
It's because that's all you deserve. One, it wasn't a screenplay, it was a book. He wrote a book, you dumb bitch. He didn't make a screenplay, he wrote a book. I don't know what the entitlement and the retardedness of women these past few years astounds me to this day. He wrote a book, he didn't make a fucking play. And also, just to let everybody know, she didn't read Homer's fucking based fucking book, which, by the way, really based fucking content within the actual Odyssey. Really, which is the reason why she got this job, by the way. I wonder how she got this job. And then some woke ass activist, fucking dusty ass white bitch came out and said, let me give you a woke interpretation of the Odyssey. So she made her own version, basically a remake of the Odyssey. And that's the one that Christopher Nolan is using. These people are insufferable, and they just want to destroy our way of life. That's all they want to do. One side of them just wants to get money, and the other side just wants to destroy our way of life. They're just like James Gunn. They're just like fucking anybody within Hollywood, honestly. Anybody that's going out and saying like, bro, you know what I want to do? I want to just bring up something that everybody loves, like the Golden Girls, and just, I don't know, just fuck it all up and just change it for a modern audience. These people want to destroy our way of life. And let me tell you something, it's not fucking working, because people see the bullshit already. People see the snarky fucking activist fucking look like she does. It doesn't work. She's not even good at acting. The only thing that she's good at is fucking the same thing as Zendaya, crying and bitching. That's right, Euphoria, Zendaya made a platform, made her own sort of, you know, acting through crying and bitching in Euphoria, and this bitch made her acting when she was a slave in 12 years of slavery, where she was crying and bitching. The same all around. And I'm just gonna let you in on a little secret. The men watch these films. Women just come along a little bit. Women come along, but mostly men watch movies. It's just how it is. Do women come along? Yeah. Yeah, but so. So, can you guess why they would watch certain things like the old school Odyssey? The one that I watched, the Armin Asante one? And they even had a black woman in there too. You want to know why people weren't upset about this one? Can you guess why people weren't upset about this lady playing as Calypso? It's because she's fucking hot. And so when you have a film that focuses on masculinity and or femininity, you will get yourself a good product. You will, even the, like, I know Metatron likes to argue about like armbands and stuff, but this is something that I would look forward to. I want to watch this movie all over again. This is the thing that I watched. This is what I watched when I was a kid. It was fucking fantastic. And let me tell you something. They are going to try to make the main character not be as violent. They're going to give more screen time for the women, because Napita, like, already explained it. And the story will completely change. It's already changed already. Even the armor of the tall men was fucking horrendous. I was like, what is steel doing here in the Bronze Age? What the fuck are we doing? And see what you want to watch the Odyssey now? You want to see the Odyssey now? You want to see the Odyssey now? Vanessa Williams was damn, yeah, she was. She's bald. She's not a woman. She's a woman, but she's bald. This is where you want to see your movies from? Two people that look like they eat children's skin? Okay. Steph says, how dare the Odyssey be told? What is that? Oh yeah, that's nothing. Don't worry about that at the bottom. Don't worry about that. Let's focus, okay? We've already had 4th of July, okay? Let's focus.
Very little, when you read the Iliad and the Odyssey, very little time is spent.
She hasn't read the Iliad or the Odyssey.
In the perspective of the women.
Right.
Right? It's told from a very masculine side of things.
Right.
You mean that's how it got sold? That's how it is? Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be? That's where your line is? That's how many based?
But this film takes time to really consider things from the female perspective.
Why would we want to do that? Why would we want to do that? Why would I want to watch that? You think I want to go over to the Odyssey and watch a bunch of women crying and bitching and moaning? Is that what you want? I ain't fucking watching that shit. You got a fucking you've got a fucking mid-ass fucking mid fucking old ass women on here, and Zendaya looking like a stack of biscuits on her face. What are we talking about? What sort of perspective are you talking about? Helen of Troy or Helen of the Congo?
And so we see in Helen and Clytemnestra how this war has affected them both, and they respond to it very differently because their experience of it is very different. And so for me, that was very enriching.
What does that even do? Oh, you experienced something differently? That's not really... That is not how... It's like, oh shit. Oh, we're getting the female experience where we start to see things. We're acting it differently. And I'm like, why would you want to change the story? First of all. And also, is that really acting? Is the fact that you're reacting to certain things? Is that really acting? What, are you going to cry more? What, are you going to be strong and kill like 3 guys? 3 big burly ass fucking like dudes in full plate armor? Is that what's going to happen? No, I'm curious, because anything could happen now. You got a fucking short ass woman looking like a bag of potatoes, Ellen Page over here. What are we doing? It's like, tell me. Wait, hold on, Mr. Harkman. She is playing Helen of Troy. I thought that was a joke. It's not a joke. It's real.
To take the time to kind of like humanize them and consider.
Humanize them? They're already... It's a fucking fantasy. And also, they've already... What do you mean humanize? What does that even... This is just your woke version of like, oh man, I can handle my own in a situation. That's what she means by humanize, okay? She's not gonna be like, if anything bad happened in a real life perspective with Lupita Nyong'o, guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna cry, she's gonna curl up into a ball and then scream, and like, you know, fire's gonna be raining down from like the sky. She ain't gonna do anything. Or if like gunmen start shooting people down the street, she ain't gonna what do you mean humanize? The human version would be you being a woman and not doing fucking anything, or whatever is in the books. We stick to the books, we get the good material. But the thing is, you don't like the actual real material. But it doesn't matter because, well, she hasn't read the books. She's pretending like she's read it. She has not read the books.
What this time could have looked like.
She doesn't know what he's talking about. So that is, bro, after looking at that, we can see this for a bit. So what are we talking about here? So all right. Let me get back to it. So all these woke activists are completely out of whack. Completely out of whack. And so let's get a little bit of what Ryan has to say.
We have already seen massive backlash towards Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and we've been seeing it for months and months. When the rumors and then the official reports started of Lupita Nyong'o playing Helen of Troy, of all people, in this movie, let alone the casting of Elliot Page, regardless in whatever role she is going to play. Elliot Page, the artist formerly known as Ellen Page, a woman who is pretending to be a man in this movie.
Thank you.
Set as a Greek epic, right? A lot of things didn't make sense with the casting, let alone Zendaya as Athena. All of these things that have played
Zendaya
a role
as
in the mounting
Athena
backlash towards Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. And it certainly didn't help things when Lupita Nyong'o responds to racist casting backlash, saying, this is a mythological story. Well, you know what? It's not African mythology. It's a Greek story.
That's it.
That's why people are shocked that Helen of Troy is being played by a black woman. And
the thing is, it always happens one way. It always happens one way. If they did anything towards like fucking going to Wakanda, they'll get that right. But as soon as it's involved into an obvious one-to-one like white culture, then they're just like, see, these people are fucking devious and fucking demonic. They know exactly what they're doing. These are not good people. They are fucking disgusting.
They're rightly puzzled as to why Christopher Nolan would make this decision. Well, now they finally showed Helen of Troy, or at least Lupita Nyong'o, who's playing Helen of Troy, and her sister for some reason in this movie. They finally got their first glimpse in a trailer, and it did not go well for Christopher Nolan.
No shit.
Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey trailer gets massively ratioed, nearly 3-to-1 dislikes to likes. And that has gotten a whole lot worse over the past few days. Look at these numbers. 443,000 dislikes.
I could do it better. I could do it better. There we go. Just add to it. It's at 571 now.
Likes. And the comment section, if you don't believe that these numbers are representative, blah, 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 go to the comment section.
As a matter of fact, that's actually a good idea. Let's go to the comment section right now, chat. Let's go check it out. Number one would be the loser keeps Helen. The loser keeps Helen. Jesus. The funniest part is that comment section is still open. 500k dislikes versus 63 is wild. First time I've ever walked out of a trailer. The face that emptied 1,000 seats. I hope. Look at me. I'm the Helen now. I paid nothing to see this trailer and I already want my money back. Fuck. I'm proud of you guys. Never shall buy a ticket or stream it. Let it be born. Let it burn. Let it be dead. The face that launched 1,000, huh? Peak Hollywood garbage. Shout out to the Universal for leaving the comments on. It's the same thing over again. The Odyssey Downtown LA edition. Perfect. I like that. Helen of Detroit. Jesus. That's not the first time I've heard that. Netflix accurate Odyssey. I'm surprised they forgot the rap music. Daddy is coming home in this rubber armor. I told you, bro. You're gonna bring the Odyssey up, and there's a lot of fucking like enthusiasts within like these sort of mythological tales. You're really gonna see, this is why Christopher Nolan should have stayed on Tenet, that horrible fucking movie. He should have stayed in whatever fucking lane he is, where he, you know, it was men dressed up in nice suits and whatever. I don't fucking care. But then he stepped into here and then he fucked shit up. He fucked shit up big time. The face that launched 1,000 shit. The California daddy, yeah. See, a lot of people are talking about the dialogue. Came for the ratio, stayed for the comments. This makes Meet the Spartans look like a documentary. For those without an extension, it's currently sitting at 414. It's more than that. The epic arrived at 2004. It's called Troy. Gotta be humiliation ritual for Nolan. Fuck Nolan, bro. 2004 equals Troy. 2026 equals destroyed. I like the wordplay. I like it. My Greek ancestors are cringing in their sepulchers. Yeah, Pete. The absolute disrespect of culture. It's not gonna fly anymore. That shit flied 5 years ago, around 2020 or 2019. This shit would fly at that time. Now that people have woken up, this shit ain't gonna fucking fly. And I hear a lot of people saying, well, it's gonna fucking sell. This is not GTA 6. Let me repeat myself. This is not GTA 6, okay? This is completely different. To come and talk to a normal person and say, hey, are you gonna see the Odyssey? And they're probably either gonna say, hey, what the hell is the Odyssey? Or be like, I don't know. It kind of looks weird. And you know, that's what you're gonna get with normal people. And so what I like to say at the end of this is pretty much, fuck you, Hollywood. And fuck you, Christopher Nolan. And fuck you, Lupita Nyong'o. And that trans bitch Ellen Page. Fuck you.